hell are you?
It's 4-leaf clover. Make a wish. Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go fuck yourself?
Hey now! Not everyone's gonna enjoy this show. Settle in.
We are here. It is October. It is officially the season of the pumpkin because it is October.
Wow.
Sunday night, Scrub Hop Talk, episode 112.
Wow.
I was supposed to dress in my bad boy gear, and I completely forgot until right now. But just picture me like
this T-shirt has 112 on it.
Wow.
That's fair.
You know you don't stop.
What's up, everybody? We appreciate you being here tonight on Scrub Hop Talk. My name is JDirty. Over here, there we go, is Big Trox. And our down below, as always, is the one them call.
You can't have hair like this with bad dick.
We call him You Can't Have Hair Like This with Bad Dick, a.k.a. Julie Jerkoff, a.k.a. the one
Julie Jerkoff,
a.k.a. Troxy Cotton. What's up,
It's just Troxy Cotton. You guys can call me Cotton. You can call me whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for
Tell him, Steve Dave. Fuck you, Cotton Boy. I just said all the things they can call you, and you said, no it's just Cotton, or whatever you want. So why was I wrong?
Because I'm amenable.
If you're nasty,
I am allowed to.
What?
I'm amenable. I'm allowed to be amenable on my own grounds and my own terms.
Hey, will you let me know in the comments? Is that a real word? Because I don't know.
It is a real word.
Is it? All right. Maybe you guys just use that in your family dinner tables or something. Hey, stop being amenable to your other 18 siblings. I don't know. I've never heard it.
We're not talking about families anymore in this episode. We got to get
I'm not saying we need to, but amenable is not anything I'm familiar with.
Guys,
anyways.
The point being,
welcome to the show.
I can give myself names. I can let other people give me names, but you can't give me names and make me accept them like I have to. You can do whatever you want, but I don't have to listen to it. Okay, so why don't you take that energy elsewhere?
Next time you get a link,
get the fuck out of here, you son of a bitch, you asshole.
Yeah.
I don't even have to keep talking. She finished my thought. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Welcome to the show, everybody. We are here. This is week 112 that we have been gracing your eardrums and your face drums with our dull drums. And thank you. And
are we being amenable, or am I using it wrong? It's a new word.
You're using it wrong. Pull up dictionary.com amenable but before we get our drinks poured real quick. Give me a quick little dictionary.com.
I'm not saying you're using it wrong. I'm saying I don't recognize the word.
I would like to, if we could take a moment here on the program to not only educate our co-host, JDirty.
What is the definition of amenable?
No, Big Trox is doing it in real time. It's happening already.
Yeah, I already have the real time.
Look at him. He's got it
in real time mean? You don't think this bitch knows what she's doing?
No, she doesn't.
Look. Dictionary.com.
Open and responsive to suggestion. Easily persuaded or controlled. Mine was up in realer time. I was looking at my shit.
Because I had to click the share button.
Capable of being
let me produce the show.
In a particular
You know why
way,
you know that word, Cotton? Because for men, you are able. That's what I think. You are men able. That's why you know it. You read it wrong. You're not an analverpist. Anyways.
Speaking of amen.
Yes.
I'm thirsty.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Thanks for humoring
my
me.
hotel wasn't open tonight, so I'm drinking water.
Oh, poor boy.
Wait a second. I'm at home.
I could get into mine then.
Cotton, why don't you razzle dazzle us with your selection of the evening?
Let me razzle dazzle you because today is the end of an era. You understand? I want you guys to know
30-pack an era.
Summer's over, man. There's no more summer. So I can't reasonably.
Because why? Because what time of the year is it, Cotton?
Because
what
it's
time
October.
of the year is it?
So I can't
it's the
reasonably
season of the
pumpkin,
Cotton.
I can't be having this Rainier, which is why this one's empty. It's empty right now. There's nothing in there. So I can't have that because it's not summer anymore. It's not the season of Rainier or easy drinking or easy living. Shouts out Rainier. But it is the season of the pumpkin, but I don't have a pumpkin to share with you guys here tonight.
You don't have to. You just could have said it.
I just have something else. It is the season of the pumpkin.
Is it from Elysian?
It is from Elysian, as a matter of fact. This is an Elysian, the Immortal IPA. It's in a bottle.
Ooh.
It's fantastic.
Where did
and
you get that?
All of the different bottles that are on here, this was in my local Safeway. All of the bottles in the 6-pack all have a different sort of like tarot card there on them. And they're all for
nice.
the Immortal.
That's dope. Elysian has awesome artwork.
They sure do. So I picked that up, and it's because and listen, Rainier may make a comeback. It could, but we're moving into a different season. It's fall. The season of the pumpkin. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, Elysian, they do dope shit. Trox took me to that brewery. It was awesome. I'm sure we've discussed that in weeks past, but yeah, it was dope. Big Trox, what you got?
Well, it is season of the pumpkin, like we said. I'm going with the tried and the true. We're going with the Rogue Pumpkin Patch Ale this evening. This is a delicious beer. Rogue is they are out of, is it Bend?
I don't remember that.
Bend over and I'll show you.
I think they're out of Bend.
For amen, he's able.
It's not saying here. Rogue Ales. Oh, it's Newport, Oregon. So they're in Newport. Not Bend.
Rogue is dope though. They've always
Rogue is great. Also, super dope cans all the time. I don't know how well you can see that, boy.
Yeah,
well, that's nice.
What I like about Rogue is they probably have more varied labels. They're up there with Dogfish Head with how many different pumpkin labels and styles that they've done over the years. I've got like 10 different Dogfish labels. Rogue's done them, and Rogue is the only beer company that I know of that I've collected has ever done a springtime pumpkin beer. So one year, and it came out in a solid white bomber. And they froze the pumpkins and brewed it to be freshly ready in like March and dropped it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was super dope. It was delicious. The bottle was awesome. So yeah, shout out to Rogue.
Yeah. Well, hey, Pumpkin Patch Ale is made with whole pumpkins that we chop up and roast by hand. The hand roast allows us to caramelize the natural sugars exactly as we like, which when combined with a delicate balance of spices, creates the signature flavor of our classic fall-themed brew. We know you'll appreciate the effort when you taste the difference roasting real pumpkins makes.
I like how you look back at us all sensual. Yeah, shout out to Rogue for sure. They are dope. So this one here is a not related to last week's beer story. We will get into that. But this is another one that was shipped to me from a guy who the trade went completely easy. It was very calm. It was successful. It was complete. It was simple. Shout out to you, big dog. This one here is called Paranormal Imperial Pumpkin Ale by Flying Monkey. The can alone is stupid fucking fresh. Look at that.
Where's that from?
I wasn't even gonna read the bottle or the can in such a way.
That's why you're
Ontario, Canada, is where this one here is from. Extra strong beer. This is a 10+% is what it says. So yeah.
How many laws are you violating by drinking a Canadian beer right now?
I have a beer knife, so dare somebody come try me. I'll stab you with my beer knife.
Desk knife for the win. You know what I'm saying? All right, crack that boy open. Let's see.
It. Oh, I can't wait. Give me a sec. Oh, I didn't wipe the bottom off. This was.
Could you do this on camera for us and all the shitheads?
I don't know. I need no.
We want to see how you penetrate it. Penetrate it for us.
He said, "I need a no."
Like I need a surface that's flat, or else I'm gonna fucking cut my hand open. And I love everybody out there, but it's not worth it.
The only surface that I know of is flat is the earth. So
I risked cutting my hand open for this show before because I'm a real fucking G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and JDirty yelled at you the entire time you did that.
I know.
Because I was so worried about you.
Like someone who's not committed to the program. here I am out here making content left and right.
Hey, like I say every time, it's the shitty part of the slow pour when it comes to the doing it like this. But it's
do you do it and you do a second hole with the desk knife, right? You got a dual hole going on. Yeah, it's a second hole.
Oh, you got to have an air hole.
I can't take a sip yet. Oh my god,
I'm sorry.
Have I done?
If you don't have an air hole, it's going to be a problem.
So yeah, to the shitheads out there getting your beers together, we appreciate you. Sorry for my delay here, but it's going to be worth it. And I'm going to say that the JDirty beer wall is going to start taking place at the end of October when I have 13 days from work off on a little what they call leave of absence, and I'm very excited.
Ooh. Look at you.
Did you take a leave of absence just to assemble the beer wall?
No, I took it because they make you do it, or else they take your hours back like some cunt rags. So
right, well, here's all you shitheads out there. We love you. Thank you for joining another week of Scrub Hop Talk, episode 112. Cheers, family.
To everybody, to my big dirty cotton fellas, salute.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Wowie.
Now.
Oh, wow. That's amazing and tastes like a barrel aged for sure. That is pumpkin rum right there. Oh,
we
are going to have fun. Holy buckets.
You're going to get smacked like somebody.
See, that's what they look like. So,
okay.
And then
so you do a big hole, little hole.
That's bigger. This is bigger than my normal hole. I usually have a smaller hole, but every now and again I have a larger hole.
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, while you guys were giving me shit about not seeing it, I'm like, I got to be safe. I went too far in and very much was afraid I was going to cut my hand open. It didn't happen. We can continue.
You don't want to cut your hand.
I do not. I don't want Cotton to yell at me.
No. The only thing that I want to do with your hand.
I'm going to shake your hand. I want to shake his hand.
So,
real quick, because this is because you said you got that last beer that you just poured. That was off.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got it. Yes,
that was that was off of a trade, and you didn't. This guy who sent you this beer, did you at any point in that transaction send this guy a picture of his dad feeding him a dick at any point in time or something like that, or was that not necessary?
So.
Update.
All right. So that beer I'm drinking tonight came from another homie that sent me 4 beers. I'm so geeked to have them.
A real one.
Yeah. Mad props. Yes. So we record Scrub Hop Talks on Wednesday nights. Curtain poll. Fuck it. It airs Sunday nights, right?
For sure.
Thursday morning, I get a text message. This guy reactivates his account. Comes back online. And I'm like, oh, you little fucker. So I take screenshots real quick. It's like, I got you. And I get another tracking number. And he said, hey, I figured it out. Sorry about that, bro. And I said, bullshit. Show me a picture of the receipt. And a picture of the receipt pops up on my phone. Mind you, on Wednesday morning, I put a package in the mail. But nothing I told you last week should change in any detail because everything is still like, this is not right. Something is weird. What the fuck is going on? So I start drilling this guy. And before I said, look, man, I need to talk to you. If there's really beers coming to my house and you did not fuck me over, you and I both need to do you a favor, and you cannot, under any circumstances, open the package that's going to show up to your house. And he's like, why? And I said, because it's a very aggressive fuck you, because I thought you were trying to steal from me. And you don't want to open that package, bro. And he's like, okay. And I was like, are you sure there's beers coming to my house? 6 pumpkin beers on their way to my house. And he's like, absolutely, man. Sorry about the confusion. I would never want to rip you off or anything. And I was like, but you did before. So I get all pissed. And I literally, though, you guys, we made a song referencing Call Me Sir, goddammit, where we hear Mr. Rooney. When I got the picture of that receipt, I literally had the feeling and look on my face of like, Ferris Bueller's Online too. Like, I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, oh my God. And I put it in my app and it's tracking to get here in 2 days. And I'm like, okay, like what in the holy ass fuck am I supposed to do now? Like I've done a bad thing, and I'm like, I thought I had this. Well, I was right. He was under a fake name. He was trying to like not be himself. So that part's true, and thank God I worded it that way because I do not owe him $500 in merch because I said that under very strict circumstances. I re-listened. But anyway, the morning of Sunday morning, his real name subscribes to our account, and I'm just like, oh well, here we go. This is about to get interesting. So he saw the clips, he saw the show, he like saw everything. He never saw the CD, but I am 100% positive he heard the entire 45-minute discussion about it. However, I opened the package, 4 out of the 6. He's still up to his old fucking shit. Still only sent me 66% of my shit. So I flipped it because I told him, you don't open that CD and you send it back to me closed, $50 in merch credit. I got you. $50 in merch credit. And so he says it's coming back. Then I'm like, wait a minute, you shorted me 2 beers. So now I owe you $20 in merch credit. Like I'm all doing like backwards math. Like I'll still owe you because you never saw what I sent you. But it's been a very odd few days. And I've wanted to tell you guys.
But he did see it if he watched it on the show.
No. Because we edited you with cat shit.
But we didn't edit it out completely. We did show a picture of what you wrote on the CD,
which,
as well as
that I would. If that's all it was, I'd be like, open it. Who cares?
But as well as you did give a full explanation on the show.
Oh no,
of what
I'm fully
everything
aware.
Was so like it's like you said where you went to go get pictures of this person.
Oh, bro, I'm fully aware. I've rewatched it 3 times because I like. When we recorded it, I felt I was high on life. The next day, when
is that all you were high on?
PCP. That next day, when I got that, I was at work, and I'm just like, do we scrap like the whole episode? Like, what do we do? And I'm like, well, no, we got to push forth because it's still a real thing. You already
mailed the fucking package.
No, man. And I'm like, fuck. So.
Dude,
I'm under the impression it's on its way back. I've already made him a stack of what I'm going to send him in case, but I'm like, but I ain't sending you shit until my 2 beers come. It's gotten so weird and crazy, but 4 of them came. They bought me shitty labels too. They were all wrinkly and water fucked up. If you're going to do this, at least try, but I appreciate you sort of. It's just been weird. It's been very strange. So there's been an update. It's not as good as last week. I felt like the biggest dick ever. I don't usually recoil in anything I do and feel bad about much of anything. Y'all, I'm like, he is going to get this. Now he's going to be with her. My hope was that he's with his family. Okay. Now I'm praying he's not.
Okay, but here's the question. Isn't this person the same one that you said in the last thing you searched up his address and it was,
and he was scamming everybody
who was scamming people for a long time ago. So he is.
Oh yeah. That is definitely still that kid.
So it's still the same motherfucker that's been scamming people. He just may not have been scamming you right now.
And check it out. I called him out on all of it. I'm like, dude, legit. You did this, you did this, you did this. I had every reason in the world to be like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, that was my ex-wife. It's not me. I'm better. I'm not with her anymore. All these things. And I'm like, I don't believe any of this shit, but you have a story. But 4 out of the 6, I'd have been like, maybe I'd have infiltrated his mom's Mother's Day post a time or 2, but I wouldn't have maybe done what I did. I thought his account disappeared. It did not exist for 3 days when I sent that package.
He doesn't sound like the real deal, but hey, hop in the comments if you're actually a nice person. We'll be happy to talk to you.
Well, he's still not because and they was like, I thought there should be 6 in there. It's like, well, I'm pretty good at math. Like there's 4.
I know they're not a sponsor yet, but they might want to be after this episode. But there's a service out there called BetterHelp, and I highly recommend it to my man JDirty. I think that
it could be some better help. It could be.
We may need to intervene. I'm just saying this is this
so
train
quick shout out
may
to
have
my
come
mom
off
who
the fucking
watched
rails.
the last episode. And Yeah, the people in my life that saw this episode last week, most of them were like, "What is wrong with you? Like, you cannot do that." And I'm like, "You know how much that's
including your two co-hosts."
Oh, but my wife asked me the next day, "Hey, what was their opinion?" I was like, "You guys had similar views." I don't know. I'm not sure. They weren't like too opinionated.
I will say that although I do think it was not the right thing to do, I also think it's fucking hilarious and like maybe one of the funnier things that I've heard someone actually do.
I've never accused JDirty of not making me laugh endlessly for days upon days upon days.
So good. It's so good.
It's not for a lack of laughter. It's
if
for
it had gone over.
I'm concerned that my best friend might be a psychopath. I'm just saying, and I really hope I never wrong you.
There's so many. Oh, me too. There's so many There's so many things in my life that I've been thinking about more in depth lately that I think you're probably right. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into
Here's the deal.
I mean professional.
I don't think
like we can talk about anything.
I don't think your friend JDirty is a psychopath. I just think he has difficulty with remorse. You know what I mean? It's
sure.
it's not quite psychopathy.
Let's be honest. My daddy issues are deep because I will fuck anyone over that does me wrong, and I'm sure that's the reason. Like you didn't want to pick me up, you skipped all those games because other things came up. Bullshit. Now I'm a dick, and it's your fault. There you go. I said it. I don't care. Therapy session over. You guys, I'll pay you later.
Oh, that was good.
Like it's easy. It's easy. I know. I know.
Yeah, who needs therapy when you can analyze yourself that quickly?
It makes it a lot easier.
Anyway,
no, we do support therapy on this show. Everyone should do therapy. If you're a shithead out there and you feel like you could benefit from it, you probably could.
I highly recommend it too.
I'm just not sure that it benefits the word that I would get out of it. I feel like it might like destroy me more, so I don't want to do that. That's a bad idea. Like that's a bad idea.
I got some doors I don't want to open.
Oh, I believe you me.
You sound like a Vietnam vet right now.
Bro.
Some things I've seen and some stuff I wouldn't recommend.
What the fuck do you think happened to me that I'm afraid of germs and it's been going on for like 18 years of my life? I'm a juggalo who wore the same shirt to like 8 years worth of shows.
And you weren't always like that.
I know. And then one day I got like something. I don't know what happened. Like I don't know. There's problems. I know this. That's okay.
There's
I'm
problems.
sorry. I gotta go. I'll be on 113.
I think you're great. I think you're really. No, where'd he go?
He couldn't take it anymore, guys.
That is a fantastic update to that story, and I hope that you get the rest of your beers, and I hope Homeboy just doesn't open up the package and sends it back. But also,
he wrote "return to sender" on it and showed me a picture of him at the mailbox. So I hope I get it back.
But also, if this dude was at one point in time scamming people, if he was scamming people at one point in time, also still fuck him a little bit. Sorry.
A little bit, not to the extent that I tried
not to
fuck him.
You motherfucked him.
You motherfucked him. You motherfucked him.
I thought he was like trying to pull the ultimate prank on me, and I'm like, bitch, I am Ashton. I'm ready. I will murder your fucking face, your spirits, Christmas.
I don't think I've never thought to be able to fuck with somebody to the extent that you did in this.
It's truly like it's game-changing.
It's been living with me for the last 7 days since we discussed.
What's funny is the different things that I've not told you guys about, because it's just not a good idea. I hold grudges. You guys know that I'm a grudge holder like no one's business.
I've known that
me
my
over.
whole.
I don't. I think that's why I love you, Trox, because you've never done it. So
you have more hatred. You have more hatred for people that have fucked me over than I know.
I know. I am loyal to my people, and when you disloyal me, I like turn on you fast. Yep. And it's been my whole life. It goes for family. It goes for friends. It's not healthy, but it's the truth. I'm gonna drink.
Hey, I'm glad. Drink some of that pumpkin rum. I'm glad we're getting to the bottom of all this on 112.
Yeah, right. See, I told you this was gonna be like a cheesy R&B song. It's getting all serious and like soft. No,
this episode again is not brought to you by BetterHelp because they're not paying us yet, but they're probably going to after they see this episode.
I'm off my issues. What do you guys got?
I got lots of issues. I got tons of issues.
I got black worms. I got fucking and everything else.
I got scabies. I do. I could talk to you guys a little bit about.
We should do a little Stern Show wrap up show, right?
Should we do something like that?
I think that's necessary. Let's jump into it.
Therapy, I'd have more things to talk about for Stern.
Holy shit! Has this past 2 weeks been great? And this was something that I really wanted to text you guys on Monday night because I was watching Monday Night Football live.
Oh,
and as soon as Joe Buck said, "So Jimbo Kimball is going to be on Howard Stern in the morning," and he responded, "Jimbo is going to be there," I fell out. Like I was so excited. I was laughing so hard, and my family's looking at me like, "What's wrong with you?" And you know, obviously my wife understood. She looked at me and
that's a deep cut.
She looked at me and she goes, "Your worlds just collided, didn't they?" And I was like, "You have no fucking idea." I was like,
"Worlds?"
Yeah, well, because I
just don't associate you as like a hockey or a football guy, but apparently
he loves hockey, but he also loves football.
Bro, I've watched every football game since I moved from Colorado. So
that's so crazy. So well, I'm glad you're like this is what it sounds like. Go on.
So, but it's just so funny because I'm like, I watch every Monday Night Football, and then to see Joe Buck interviewing Jimmy Kimmel. Not only does he drop the Howard Stern reference, but he drops a deep cut with a fucking Wendy quote that I'm like, that wasn't a Baba Booey. That wasn't just like a Howard Stern mention. That was like
cut.
That was like, if you don't listen, millions and millions of people in America were like, "What the fuck is Jimbo Kimball?"
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And like, it was probably like, "Oh, they just said his name wrong," and Kimmel didn't even like say anything. He like mocked him. Like, you know, most people miss that for sure. Yeah.
And I was like, I was jumping. I was like so fucking ecstatic, and I tried to rewind it so I could
relive
clip it. But I watch it streaming, so you can't rewind any of that shit. And I was like, "Oh, should I text the boys about it?" And then I was like, "No, we'll talk about it on the show." And then I thought about it further, and I was like, "There's no way Howard doesn't talk about this tomorrow." Like, knowing that
even
Jimmy's going to be on there, it's
coming in.
Yeah, and then they're going to do an hour on it on fucking wrap up, and you know, it was the whole show. But it made me so happy to hear Joe Buck do a Wendy the Slow Adult quote during Monday Night Football. That's all I gotta say.
That was fantastic. One thing that I did want to bring up was, did you guys check the new John Lieberman show? What's the name of it? Do either of you know the name of it?
I didn't even know of it. What are you talking about?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Hard hitting or something? Yeah, it's the first. It's the first new content on 101.
I knew they were bringing him back. He
on
did like
Thursday.
5 summer shows. The summer
so
school.
it seems like there's only 3 wrap-up shows a week now, and then on Thursday,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Rasan broke that all down on either Tuesday or Wednesday's episode this week. He said from now on, wrap up is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is the John Lieberman show, and then Friday is Sternthology.
Yep, it's called This Week with it. No, that was just the episode. What the fuck is it called?
No, the new John Lieberman show.
All right, no, I have not checked that out because I did not. I was wondering where the wrap up show was on Friday. And I saw
I'll tell you right now.
Sternthology was new, but
it's called A Hard Look with John Lieberman.
A Hard Look. Thank you.
Dope. Check out A Hard Look. I will with John Lieberman. I knew they were bringing him back. He was so
I was just trying to place the name, but yeah, I listened to the first episode and it was fantastic. And like there was a segment of it that was just him reading the headlines and not expanding on them at all. But the energy and the voice that John Lieberman has just reading headlines.
I love him.
Kills me so
I'm so glad he's back.
I love John Lieberman. I think I might like Steve Langford more, but I love John Lieberman.
Steve Langford's fantastic.
I don't know if we picked the track tonight, but we should play the track that I made dissing Sal and that guy at the end.
All right.
We already have a track for tonight because
I was gonna play BDC remix. So yeah,
let's play one of those and then put that at the end.
Okay.
Or something.
Yeah. I like that.
I dissed him in a failed attempt to try to like create some drama and beef to get on the show, and
Yeah, we'll
Lisa
put that
G
on the.
called me and talked to me, but it never got on the air.
We'll put that in post. That'll
yeah,
be,
hell yeah. So yeah, Howard Stern. My only two things that I had quickly, I wanted to text you guys too, but now I'm just like, I'm not gonna talk to you guys until the show because I don't want to like ruin any of the topics that I had. So I just go radio silent. But this week
That's why you don't text?
We gave now is the excuse. We gave Howard this week gave huge props to one of the theatrical masterpieces of our time. We talked a lot about Armageddon and how amazing that story was. Thank you. In current events, and also my two worlds collided with Armageddon and spending pointless money on pointless shit and getting joy out of it because when he was going in on all the different pieces.
You're the only person I was thinking about.
I was just like, God damn it. Like, usually I like to be on Howard's side. I just feel like he's talking to me. Like
he literally was describing you that whole time. And then
I was being spoken to. I heard it.
Did you hear the wrap up after that when the Elvis fan called in? Oh my God.
Who?
The guy, an Elvis fan calls in.
Elvis. Oh, okay.
Bro,
talking about all the shit he bought from Graceland. It's crazy.
All I thought about was JDirty the whole time. I was like, this guy is just.
Do you tell me what he was thinking, Cotton? What did the Elvis?
It was.
God damn! Did I freeze? Son of a bitch!
You're still oh, there you are.
All I said was this guy was literally describing you. He was describing what you do, and I was like, man, this is Jay to a T for sure. Yeah, look around. What would you add to that, Cotton?
No, just that it was fantastic. I really enjoyed hearing all of that, and I did think of Jay immediately when that guy called.
Yeah, so did Jay.
Because he was thinking about, or he was talking about, fucking all of the pieces that he bought directly from Graceland and how he knew they were authentic and how much money he spent on them.
He said
it's Graceland. It's Graceland.
He said, he said Graceland multiple times.
Like that's like how Elvis aficionados say it. Like they have to say it right.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I bought Violent J's wedding invitation. But you know what? I bought it for 70. Hey,
crazy.
Hold on. I bought it for 70 and then I sold it for 250. So say what you want.
Okay. See,
I knew I was never going to get the disc, so I sold the
You're a flipper. So that's one of the things that
I've told you that for a long time.
That Gary and Rasan said on the show because they asked this Elvis guy, they're like, so what, you say your shit's worth a lot of money. Have you ever sold any of it? And he's like, no, I just keep it all. And they're like, well, then how do you know it's worth anything? It's only worth something if somebody wants to buy it, which is what Howard was saying. You know what I mean?
But I disagree because it's worth what it's worth to you. Like if you're happy and you don't give a fuck what you spent, then it's dope. Wait till what's in the box.
But I want to give you an example that will absolutely resonate with you, and that is the just when you thought they were dead poster that we talked about a week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
you sold that for me. You got me like $300, which at the time I was like
baller.
That's fucking insanity. Like I can't believe you got me $300 for a piece of paper. That was torn and like it had rips all over it, and it was like filled with thumbtack hole.
What was the word?
Thumbtacks. Thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks. We got 300 for it.
It was all fucked up. You got like 300 for it, and then you tell me a couple weeks ago that you could have gotten like 650 now, and I'm like,
dude, yes, I'm baffled.
And that's only because there are people right now that will pay that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like with all this Elvis shit that the guy was talking about, it's only worth that if somebody else gives a shit about it, right? Like
100%. It's all like anything. You watch Pawn Stars or Storage Wars. Storage Wars is a better example.
Yeah.
Those guys get that shit because they know I'm going to go to my lamp guy. I'm going to go to my neon guy because they have guys. If you don't know where to go, you know what I mean? That's why I help people sell shit because like a lot of like you and the homies are like, you kind of have the avenue. Like we don't know where to fucking go to this. You know, everything has a market.
You're my juggalo fencer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fencer? What does that mean?
That's the term that you fence shit. So like you're basically my
broker.
Broker, thank you.
Okay,
thank you, Cotton.
Okay, I didn't know
that's
the
exactly
word.
That is exactly the word I was looking.
100%. I'm hooking up with a homie from the old crew that I'll tell you off the air tomorrow to pick up a lot of shit to fence his shit as well. So it's but my point is anything is worth it if you know where to go. If you don't, $100 Twisted CD worth 6 beers is worth $1 at the Goodwill. If you don't, if the Goodwill doesn't know it's worth money, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean.
It's like I've always said, any book is a children's book if the kid can read.
Yeah,
right?
fuck yeah. What, Cotton?
How many beers is a CD of pictures of your family eating dicks worth? 2 beers.
1 deleted profile.
Wow. Holy shit.
Okay. Straight up, though, my last point on that, if that comes back, it'll be in my CD collection and on my shelf for the rest of my life. I will never get rid of that CD.
That'll be fantastic.
Man,
yeah.
I love it.
I love it. It will go right next to Backstage Sluts.
Well, shouts out Backstage Sluts. Shouts out the Howard Stern Show.
And but before
Armageddon,
fantastic.
Before we get out of the Stern Show, I had one more thing that I wanted to add. And I don't think Jay's there yet because today's episode featured a Wendy the Slow Adult update.
I'm on the first 10 minutes of today.
Okay, the Wendy update had me dying. I won't spoil anything for you, but it was it made me cry laughing multiple times.
Well, I love that woman, so I cannot wait.
But then there was an ass napkin.
I mean, I'm gonna listen.
There was an ass napkin Ed update, and the only quote that I wrote down that I want to share on the show until you get there, Jay.
You know what? I heard ass napkins called. That was right when I woke up. That part was on.
He said,
I heard him talk to fake ass napkin or somebody.
You ate my
something.
You ate my chicken wings. Now eat my ass.
Yeah, I'll listen to it in full tomorrow when I get there.
I died. I died.
He was talking to fake ass napkin, who was also fake Jeffrey Dahmer.
Fake Jeffrey Dahmer.
Fake Jeffrey Dahmer. That's what I was. Yeah, that's the part I heard. Isn't Jeffrey Dahmer? Or, Jesus Christ. Jeffrey Dahmer is not Jesus Christ. Isn't ass napkin Ed who you bought me the cameo?
Oh yeah.
Like back in the day. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I was like, that
was
voice,
like a year ago.
He's only got 8 teeth now, and they're all on the bottom.
And they're all on the bottom. I heard that. Hell yeah. So
Robin said maybe between him and his girlfriend they have 32 teeth.
No, but they also said, how do you get all those matches on Facebook dating? And he said, well, you see how I look.
Oh my god. He is so vile.
Oh, so good. All right. That was all I had to add for the Stern Show. Let's get out of that.
Yay.
And let's get into some music, guys.
Let's get track.
Music. We'll try something different. Tonight's song, I did already spoil a little bit. And said
rapper,
that we were...
I'll rap you.
I need you up like a Kit Kat.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yoo-hoo!
Tonight's song is a remix track off of the Big Dirty Cotton Copious Notes remix.
No, it
isn't.
It's actually called All Cut Up.
All Cut Up. I also said all mixed up. Yeah. All Cut Up.
Copious By the Notes producer remix. Extraordinaire Mixface. Yeah, that's why it's called Cut Up, Trox.
This song is featuring our big homie DK.
Who's that?
JDirty, tell him about this song. Go ahead.
He's not Eshawn.
Why you got? I hate when you do that because I can't. I always forget the name of our song.
It's all I got.
You got to tell me before. What's the song called again?
It's All I Got Left, featuring DK. It's Big Dirty Cotton with DK.
You do it. You know what it is.
All right, this song's great. I really
proper name.
I like this song a lot. It's a good song. And the only thing I want to add about this song is that it is very somber generally, but when Kutface took it and he put like a island vibe feel to it, and like all of a sudden it just it feels like a chill kind of track.
I just want to say the Cut Up record, All Cut Up. It's not called Cut Up fucking Face. I know my own thing. Don't roll your eyes at me. I have a 10-year-old girl who does that.
It's probably deserved. It's deserved.
The remix album is almost doper than the original. I love the vibe of All Cut Up. It's super dope. It's super chill. Check it out right now anywhere you stream music. We appreciate you. We will be right back on Scrub Hop Talk. See you guys in a second.
taking these breaths like it's all I got left. Do what I can to ascend like it's all I got left. Deliberate with my steps like it's all I got left. Need my mind on the mend like it's all I got left. Feel like I need to project like it's all I got left. Too many play and pretend like it's all I got left. And it's my job to protect like it's all I got left. My crew I'll always defend like it's all I got left. Feeling crazy like I'm psycho, gone somatic. Got my wires twisted up like I need a new schematic. I'm in the attic with a bunch of undesirables, chopping up the topics on a quest to make your smiles full. Feel inspirational, I might just be the second coming. You're all my children because all I ever do is sunning. I'm friggin' stunning and you're fortunate to hear my words, flipping adverbs and conjugations like we've been absurd. Now the lines are blurred and open to interpretation. Got me in my feelings and I'm overcome with consternation. And I'm dilapidated, rust all on my tire wells. Best days are behind me but I still got that new car smell. So what the hell, about to give it all I've got in this. Screaming from the mountaintop like I'm the only to exist. Remain an optimist, fuck a popular opinion. Me and my brothers rule, bitch, we the new dominion. Just keep taking these breaths like it's all I got left. Do what I can to ascend like it's all I got left. Deliberate with my steps like it's all I got left. Need my mind on the mend like it's all I got left. Feel like I need to project like it's all I got left. Too many play and pretend like it's all I got left. And it's my job to protect like it's all I got left. My crew I'll always defend like it's all I got left.
It's all I got left, like I'm on my last beer. And it's not a place I wanna be, I thought I made it clear. If I'm down on my last strike, I'm swinging for the fences. You would never ever find your boy anywhere near defenseless. And my guard is always up, so there ain't no understanding me. My viewpoint changed when I stopped trusting family. Yo, it's funny when your back's against the wall, who stays and who goes. It turns out water's thicker than blood and it fucking shows. But if this is all that's left, then I'm gonna shift my focus. Cause there's 3 souls on the planet, if I don't, I'm gonna notice. Yo, every waking moment are for you except a few. A couple are for me, I gotta take care of daddy too. But never get it twisted cause my team is gonna win. And you bet your fucking ass that these 4 are all in. If this is really it, then thanks for coming to my show. Yo, one more thing I gotta say before I go.
Just keep taking these breaths like it's all I got left. Do what I can to ascend like it's all I got left. Deliberate with my steps like it's all I got left. Need my mind on the mend like it's all I got left. Feel like I need to project like it's all I got left. Too many play and pretend like it's all I got left. And it's my job to protect like it's all I got left. My crew I'll always defend like it's all I got left.
I'm out of order, out of sorts, out of my mind high, and pounding porters on the porch, trying to vibe till I come busting like a torch. Please leave the side eye and fuck shit by the door. Hey, yo, I'm trying to find my final form and fly past it, but frankly the physical frequently keeping me frantic. Intrusive thoughts like can I die in high fashion? Refuse to talk through it, so I use it as a tactic. Turn it into rap shit, getting blood from a stone. Some attention, some traction, still fucking alone. Play the blame game, but the fault is all his own. Don't pick up a single name, let it ring when they call the phone. Yeah, I'm probably home, but honestly it's not all of me. Lost in my dome, it's known visually and audibly. Attempt to connect, but I'm best when no one talks to me. I ought to give it all I got left to the last drop of me. I just keep taking these breaths like it's all I got left. Do what I can to ascend like it's all I got left. Deliberate with my steps like it's all I got left. Need my mind on the mend like it's all I got left. Feel like I need to project like it's all I got left. Too many play and pretend like it's all I got left. And it's my job to protect like it's all I got left. My crew I'll always defend like it's all I got left.
I grab my nuts cause they all I really got left. Got a lot of homies that was down, guess they got left. Somewhere in irrelevance and providence I got swept out of my morality and enemies befall death. All I got left's a fist for your face, rockin', shooting up the club, and then I'm giving a Glock to Troxy Cotton. I be known to get it poppin', scrub hoppin', apocalypse, raining down on all you motherfuckers who wanna try my shit. And I ain't got no bitch, and I ain't got no kids. All I got here is this motherfucking rhyme I spit, and I can die on this. Canonized, boy, forever, all I got's my friends, not even my own kin. I'm at like Kaioken, I'm getting high on this wave of my own race, that's who Saint TK is. No, it ain't Eshan, my name is Devin Bijan. You pussy bitches peons, I eat you like a pecan. Talk shit and you get peed on, stay the fuck away from me, ma. I'm from Texas, I say yeehaw. If you fuck with me, then he die. All I got is me, Pravida, believe him, I'm gonna eat him. You never seen him, and all I got left is my demeanor. I also got this Aquafina for you thirsty assholes.
I love this man.
There we go.
How is he gonna get out?
He's having such a good time. He's having such a good time.
That is amazing.
Look at that. He sidestepped his way all the way out just because he was bored and there was a snowstorm.
Whoa. Could you imagine that dedication?
I love it.
He had to give up an entire lake day and a nap to do that.
Dude,
your brother could never find himself in that dedication world.
He didn't even have time to watch Stranger Things recaps or nothing.
I love how you're gonna just like keep laying your hat right on that. We haven't even aired that yet in the time of this, so people just think you're doing nothing. It's still pointless.
Guys. Okay, but this is okay.
I was about to say I am doing.
He was about to.
I'm so glad you brought this up. I'm so glad you brought this up because I am doing stuff. You guys just don't see when I'm doing it. But I'm contributing from the back.
That's like when I jerk off during the show and you guys can't tell.
From the past and from the future. I'm doing it all. So
all right,
don't
Marty
tell
McFly.
me I'm basically Marty McFly. The song was great.
I agree.
Is great.
I wrote that song. I wrote the whole song.
Cut up, copious notes. Check it out. Mad props to Cutface.
I wrote Cynthia K's verse on there.
Yep. Especially the part that dissed me for 6 bars.
Yeah, well, his name ain't Isham. You know
no, and the girl that he claims to not be with, they're back together. I love the way.
Let's see. I want to go and fuck. I don't know where I want to start tonight.
Out.
Do you guys want to see?
You should have just sent me the plaque.
You know what? I want to
know this.
I'm going to lead off tonight. I'm going to go head first, as it were, into a video that our man Wise Guys sent us.
This better be a diving
props
video.
To Wise Guys and Tracy for always sending us dope ass clips.
You guys better be a diving video.
It's a diving video. Let's dive in and see what our thoughts are.
Diving video?
Yeah, but this here video,
like Greg Louganis style.
I don't want to watch that. I don't want to see that. Dog. I don't like that.
What do you think?
No, don't do it again. I don't want to see that again.
I don't like it either, but we got it. We're on a reaction. God damn it, man. That's fucking awful.
He's fine. He's fine. I saw the follow up.
Did Snopes let us know that was fake?
Yeah, follow up on that said he's fine.
Oh my God.
He did. Did you see how much torque was in that front flip that he landed with his full face into the siding of a pool?
You guys, that was DOA. Like, there's no don't fuck. Yeah. What are you talking about? Torque?
I think when
the fact that his neck is broken is the 50th thing that's wrong.
When Wise Guys sent me that video, all I responded with was, "Oh, he did."
Yeah, that guy's not worrying about a sip and puff. That guy is now no longer with us.
And Big Trox, you know this about me is I don't like videos with
that guy scratched his lower back tattoo with the back of his head. Like that guy has his whole life.
Well, let's see this one then.
So this is a lower back tattoo.
This next video is
that's a dude guy kind of a flip.
Yeah,
this guy discovered that this other guy slept with his girlfriend.
And his head is smashed.
Oh God, is that gas?
Something like that.
Oh, he's gonna let himself.
He's like, come on, bro. Don't fuck with my car. Come on, man. I need that car.
And I hope they Tarantino this and it goes all slow. Oh shit, son.
Dog, look how wild. I feel like the moral of that story is if you fuck somebody's girlfriend, they're going to set your car on fire.
I think the moral of that story is if I was single, I would love to meet that girl. Like she is.
We gotta treat. Oh, what?
Why are we all somber? Like I mean, if that was a girl that did it, we'd be laughing.
Exactly.
No, I'm just like,
you just do not bang your worker. Don't bang your worker.
I'm just evaluating some of my own decisions and reevaluating some of my own decisions. And
maybe the fact that I send dick CDs to people is the reason that I don't think that that's necessarily that bad of a fucking reaction. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes motherfuckers gotta get got. Like,
I'm just saying out there,
you gotta do your thing. You leave your mark.
If you have a girlfriend and she's talking to me in any kind of way, we're not doing anything. So don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying,
don't find me or my car.
That bad.
And don't light my shit on fire because it's not that serious.
This is the second week in a row that I'm like, my best friend is a psychopath and my brother is a fucking dirtbag.
I'm definitely
I'm just glad you don't think I'm a dirtbag. Like that's where I'm happy.
I've banged many other people's girlfriends.
You're still a human being, but I think you might be a crazy person. That's all.
But I'm a dirtbag. I'm a bad person.
You're a fucking scumbag. Oh God, you're the worst.
Oh yeah.
Because
you're like a Russian rapper.
like, I think I could count on more than one hand how many other dudes' girlfriends I've banged, which is not. It's not a thing that I'm proud of, but it is.
Then why did you just say it?
Because I'm letting you guys know.
You know what I can't count?
The other night I banged my ex-girlfriend.
I can't count a single person whose girlfriend I banged.
No?
Wait, no.
This is a weird
listen, I'm just big. I'm real big into the rap game, and I'm living that life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just glad you don't think I'm a dirtbag.
Somebody's gonna set your fucking car on fire.
Don't set my car on fire. Don't set my car on fire.
Oh my God, that's fucking
right
hilarious.
now saying if you set my car on fire for hooking up with your girlfriend, I will press charges.
Come on, bro. What is your name?
He hit me on the highway trying to leave.
I need all that, bro.
I've always said I might get in trouble for a lot of things, but it will never be a sex scandal or anything fucking close to it. I'm so happy for that. It might be for saying the wrong thing or an email or a package that I send somebody unsolicited that contains explicit images. Whatever might happen. These are all fabricated examples.
Everything's for jokes. We're just kidding around. I've never banged anybody's girlfriend.
What did you say last week? When we talked about the U-Haul, this is all satire.
It's satire. We're just joking around.
Cotton has zero interest in pogo sticks, and
do you guys think that I would actually bang someone else's girlfriend? That would be a crazy thing for me to do, and I would never do that.
Do you not value your dick?
I don't value a lot. Next video.
Okay, next video. Let me see what I was too wrapped up there in scumbaggery and piece of shittery.
Now wait, who's the piece of shit and who's the scumbag? Both
watch
me?
This one.
Whatever.
He's
still ordering.
Yeah,
this girl in the front is making her order while a riot is going, or like a looting is going on.
It was hard to hear because of the level of fucking lunacy going on inside this Wawa gas station. That's the whole clip. Because the girl's staring at the worker while there's a fucking riot going on in this Wawa gas station. And
Why
she
do you
goes
keep saying that? Is that what they're called?
Yeah. It's a thing in the South. And
what the fuck are you? What are you making noises for?
There's a lot of them in Florida. They're bomb. They got fucking bomb ass food.
You don't know Amenable. You don't know Wawa. Come on, man.
Amenable's in the dictionary. I saw. Look, ask your dictionary what Wawa gas means.
It's a huge chain in like Florida and Georgia. It's bomb, dog. And they got
I know
real
2
good
chains,
sandwiches.
and I've never heard of Wawa. Go on.
Well, regardless. There's a riot going on inside this gas station, and this woman is just staring at the worker and saying, "Are you going to make my sandwich, or are you just going to keep filming?" And his response is, "It's going to be a little while."
Okay, play it again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Okay.
Are y'all making a deal with
It's going to be a little while.
It was a little abbreviated because it cuts in and out, but goddamn if that
was like mad mean mugging that guy, but her left eye was also watching the action. Like she could just do everything at once. That's not
fair. She knew what was up. Like she knew that it was a party.
This is not her first time in that Wawa. You know what I'm saying? She's been in there trying to get a sandwich while there's a fight breaking out before.
He's going, I'm going to make you the sandwich, and you're going to steal it like everybody else is stealing everything because I've lost complete control of this Wawa.
Exactly. I have no control over my Wawa right now.
Yeah, exactly.
My Wawa out of control.
Let me see here. I got a couple
Ben
more
Stiller at the first night at the museum.
Do you guys want to go?
I'm going to come back tomorrow and try to fix it.
Should we go something a little bit more crazy right now or funny?
Oh yeah, that wasn't crazy enough.
No,
I don't even care. This thing.
Let's go.
How about this one? You know, I really enjoy riding a ferry.
I don't think you can say that anymore.
You're not supposed to say that. Go ahead.
I like riding a water boat.
Just say you like Grinder.
God, so this is just a ferry here.
I'm not happy. I'm not comfortable. I would not be. I'd be terrified.
Oh!
Because of that.
Yo.
Talk about unexpected. That's gonna sink, right? Isn't that like way less time?
I don't think it's gonna sink, but it's not great.
Who's still filming that? Why would you still be filming
that? That was my first thought too, Cotton. I'm like, who the fuck is filming this?
He was standing there filming the water.
Okay, watch this point. You see old boy there in the stocking cap? Look at old boy in the stocking cap. When he gets hit with the wave, that guy he's finito. Sorry to tell you.
Is he driving?
Do you think that guy survived that splash?
Well, I think he would have if he wasn't 100, but he's definitely 100 years old. He's either 100 years old or a mannequin that they have sitting up there at the front, pretending like it's driving the ferry.
Spread my ashes at sea. They're like, we're probably good.
We may not need to.
Let's see if he leaves. Play it again because there's only
spread your whole shit at sea. How about that? All right, let's do it one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. So we see them leave. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
that was the guy in the meeting.
Yeah, he had the red jacket and the black pants. He didn't get out of there.
Yeah, he got out of there, but crazy.
Old red jacket got out.
I don't
Jerry
trust the water.
Jerry Red Jacket, he's out.
Man, that's fucking ridiculous.
Dog, but the fact that guy was still filming, and I also do think it's a little bit funny that everybody's sitting on this ferry in this crazy storm and everyone's wearing masks. Like, I hope I don't get sick. No one thinks that a fucking wave is about to crash through the front of their ferry and potentially murder them all. They're all just sitting there like, oh, geez, this train's this boat's a little crowded. I hope I don't get sick today.
Listen,
they're like, are they filming right now? Are we in a Hollywood thing?
I've ridden many a ferry with both of you boys. Cotton and I have filmed a music video on a ferry. You and I but we saw a pod of whales when we went on our ferry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's cool.
That was super dope. So we've done this. I've never once thought, oh, there's a wave that's gonna hit this and fucking take out the cafe.
Well, but let me tell you something that we also these guys are probably all commuters because there's not another reason that you would be on that ferry in a storm that bad. You know what I mean? Like these are all people that they're getting either home or to work or something like that. Because otherwise, we don't go on the ferry because we don't got to use that.
You've got to do that to get to work.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, and there are people who legit live out in our area that they live on an island or they work on an island where they need to take a ferry to get to work. I'm like, fuck
I've never
that
thought
shit
about that's probably accurate and true, and I'm sure most of those ferry cars are full of those people. But fuck that in every way and from the back.
Yeah, definitely those people.
All right, so let's transition.
I
real
hated
quick.
being on that boat. That shit was
You hated it?
I don't like boats. Well,
we had a good
because we were
time.
drinking and my family was there, but I don't like being on that kind of shit.
I am your family. We had a good time.
I'm claiming because of you it was fun, but I didn't. And the whales were all right, but I would have rather just stayed at that weird like antique shop and not gotten motion sickness.
And then he could have looked at a video of whales on YouTube.
I've never even looked at the footage we shot of the whales that were in front of us.
Wow. How about this?
I'm just saying.
You're awesome.
Cops, you heard me? I'm gonna talk my shit the whole way to the jail cell, to this broke dick.
I told him,
ass nigga, you heard me?
Hey,
fuck him.
Fuck 12, boy.
Fuck
Keep
12,
it that way.
you gotta
curb check him out.
What do you guys think about that guy?
Wait. I want to listen to every word he said again because there were a couple in there that
I thought you would. That's why when I first watched this, I was like, I think the guys are going to want to hear what this kid has to say.
He's dropping hard N-bombs. Like, this guy
He's dropping all kinds of everything. And he's got a big smile on his face. He's got
having a great
diamond in the ears, and it looks like he's
They're
wearing
going to treat
lip gloss.
this guy like a dessert appetizer when he gets there.
Absolutely.
It looks like
Pussy ass cops, you heard me? I'm gonna talk my shit the whole way to the jail cell, to this broke dick.
I told him,
ass nigga, you heard me?
Hey,
fuck him.
Fuck 12, boy.
Fuck
Keep
12,
it that way.
That's how I've been living.
Man.
Yo,
he's gonna know about anal stitches soon.
Man, I'm telling you, because like I don't know if it's just like the lighting on there.
Fuck out.
I don't know if it's the lighting that's going on in the street there that looks like it, but straight up, little ass dude looks like he's wearing lip gloss going into jail for the night. He's about to get fucked right.
Oh my God. Look at that
pussy ass cops. You heard me? I'm gonna talk my shit the whole way to the jail cell, to this broke dick.
I told him,
ass nigga, you heard me?
Oh my God. He's
Young
in so
Jack,
much trouble.
I think this is before Jack Harlow got a record deal. I think that
is that Jack Harlow?
He looked just like Jack Harlow in the early days. You were totally right.
This could be an old video. This could just be before Jack Harlow.
Jack
Harlow.
album
What's
coming
up?
out.
Yo, Jack Harlow, get in the comments and let us know if that's you.
Is this your Cash Money audition tape?
You heard me. You heard me. You heard me. Yo, fuck this kid a lot.
One more time.
Yeah, that kid is in a lot of trouble. Look at that! Look at that smile of fear.
Yeah. Hold on.
That's what it really is.
Oh God.
He's not being honest. He's not being honest with his emotions right now.
That's the real look he's gonna have when he gets to that jail cell.
Oh.
Pussy ass cops, you heard me? I'm gonna talk my shit the whole way to the jail cell, to this broke dick.
I told him,
ass nigga, you heard me?
Hey,
fuck him.
Fuck 12, boy.
Fuck
Keep
12,
it that way.
That's how I've been living.
That's how I've been living. That's how. Can we please have that as a drop? I do need "That's How I've Been Living" as a drop on this show because that is
I'm not
nice.
in jail and I'm not gay. But that man, he was very pretty. I would consider.
Why is that so funny?
He's in trouble.
If you've been in jail for a long time and that dude shows up, you're like, oh, I got dibs on white boy. You know what I'm saying? Like people are calling his number as he's walking by.
I love it.
My only reference is fresh fish.
We got some fresh fish.
Every one of my references from prison is Shawshank Redemption. I'm sorry. I have not ventured out a lot in that realm.
Oh,
that's surprising to me.
I'd like to tell you Andy Dufresne made it out of the library that day.
I'd like to tell you a lot of things. His sisters did a lot to him. He beat him within an inch of his life.
All right, I think I'm gonna do one more video, and this one was just kind of. I think this is a fun way to end this because when I saw this, it definitely hit me out of left field, took me by surprise. Check this out.
Can I live with these people? This is amazing.
It's a nice house.
I got scared. I'm in my own house.
What is that doing inside the house?
Hell no.
She said good morning.
Okay, for one, why is your house empty? For two, why did your horse scare me? And for three,
why did your horse in your living room?
Why is there a horse in your house? Get that horse out of your house. I know the head's just coming through the window, but that's enough of the horse in the house to be in the house.
It's so incredibly funny to me. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that was a good place to end our video segment tonight. Before
that's a horse's glory hole, and like pops its head in to be like, hey,
any stranger can pet me.
Yeah, pet me. Anybody. I don't care what you look like.
As long as you touch the top part where it's wet, it's fine.
You got carrots and sugar cubes in there? Feed me.
They could just be cocaine in a shape. It doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
shouts out horses, all of our equine friends. You know what I'm saying? We love equines around here. You know what I'm saying?
I thought we weren't going to talk about my genitalia.
Oh.
It's more like one of those like seahorses that you can keep in an aquarium.
It's all curled.
You're crying.
Tiny. No, okay. I'm over it.
Do you think maybe if we took a trip inside your box that might help?
Oh yeah.
You think that might? It could.
Yo, that bitch had a horse in her house.
Barbie.
That bitch is crazy.
What's going on over there?
Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
I was just thinking that's like if like Kids Bop did Scarface. Like that's how they'd wake up to the horse.
Godfather?
Oh yeah, whatever. I fucked it up, but like same shit. You got the idea.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, in fairness, I've never seen either of them, so I don't give a fuck.
No, I don't know that I've seen either of them all the way through either. That's crazy.
I haven't even seen the beginnings.
I know I've seen bits and pieces of both of them, but I've never seen either movie all the way through.
Have you seen bits and pieces of the guy that gets chopped up with a chainsaw in the bathtub? Spoiler alert.
No.
Oh, well, the movie came out 45 years ago, so I don't feel bad.
Godfather?
Statute of limitations is over. You guys, I've got a fun one. This What's in the Box is Juggalo related, but it is not Juggalo at all.
Jugalo?
Coolio vinyl?
Did I really say Jugalo? I was not trying to make a Coolio
No,
reference. I think I just like said it wrong. Oh, I was gonna say that was not on purpose.
Rip Coolio.
This is a CD that we've discussed in the past that I was trying desperately to get a hold of. It was very difficult. It's been difficult, but now it has been obtained. So, I want to do the hint thing again because fuck it, I got time. This CD.
My name is Chris. Keep going.
This CD is very crazy.
Okay.
That's the first clue.
I know you jerked it to it already because you said it was about jerking stuff earlier.
No, that was a total lie just to take you off. This has nothing to do with my dick. It's not really a masturbation toy. That was
I don't have a guess.
2 lies and a truth.
That was a put on? God damn it.
Give me the next one.
You believe me? You thought I was going to show you something I used that like to manipulate my penis in the words of Howard Stern?
Sure.
Yeah.
No. This is a piece of audio. So the first hint is crazy. God, what would I be jerking off with that was like Juggalo adjacent? Like now I'm curious what you guys were thinking.
I don't know. But
so many things actually. Don't answer that.
There's a lot of flashlight at any point in time.
If they did, I'd probably show you on the show.
Like,
Violent J's flashlight.
He would already have one.
The Gathering Whoop Whoop Super Stick.
The Juggalo throat stick. Go ahead.
I had talked about a rare CD that had to do with Crazy Bone back in the day.
The Night Riders.
You guys,
got it.
I fucking got it.
Look at
I
you.
own the Night Riders, the Underland. This is so bad. It is amazing. It is like horrorcore Bone Thugs over rock beats. It is. I've listened to it like 4 times.
Please drop the audio.
I've ripped it to my computer. It is amazing. It's the greatest shit ever. Crazy Bone is in the group. He's a thug pirate. Because check it out. It's a way better cover than picture than I was ever able to show you.
He's a thug pirate.
Wow. Yeah. So, but he raps on some of the songs featuring Crazy Bone. So he like gives props to himself. Like he gives it up to Crazy Bone as his Night Riders character. They're all different names.
Shouts out Crazy Bone.
So wait, he does a verse as the thug pirate, and then he does a verse as Crazy Bone.
On like 3 tracks, yeah. Like he doesn't he doesn't let you know that it's him because they have like weird afflictions on their voice. Dude,
oh my god,
this is amazing.
I need this immediately.
You
Please.
do. This, you guys, like, this is the most expensive CD I've bought in a while. And I am, it's worth every penny. It's enhanced. It's an enhanced CD, and the only thing on it is one live
my favorite
track.
thing ever.
So these guys performed one set ever at a rap talent showcase, and they opened it at like 2 p.m. And they did the entire album, full pirate get up, everything, and no one gave a fuck. And one song live from that performance, their intro song, where everyone's real confused why this is coming out before E40. And it's terrible. And I'm going to be reacting to it in the next week or so because it's awesome. That's what it comes with. The Night Riders, the Underland. You guys, when this popped up as Discogs said something is available from your want list and it was affordable, the other one's up for $500. This had some water damage, so I got it considerably cheaper. I cannot be happier to own this CD. I'm putting it on my Juggalo CD case. It counts to me. I don't know why, but I'm so happy.
Incredible.
I own it.
I love that
it's
the
official.
most expensive CD that you've bought in some time is something that
it's a joke.
Not only like have never heard of, but absolutely would never have heard of, had any desire, interest, anything like that. And yeah, it appears to be just like a bit, like they were doing like a bit.
It's like a joke.
Like,
so
you guys want to dress up like pirates and make an album?
Crazy. Crazy Bone was just making a joke.
Yeah.
So I've listened to like behind the Thug podcast that like they like these podcasts talk to every member of like the 80 members that have ever been affiliated. And one of the guys the guy Michael Knight Riders. Michael Knight was on one and he was like, yeah, talking about it. And then the other dude was like, I didn't finish my verses. We never mastered them, and I quit Mo Thugs. I left everything, and I thought the project got scrapped. And a year later, like, I hear there's 200 copies, and they put out the record. He's like, I didn't even know we were actually still doing it. No one even told me. I don't even have one. He was like, it's awful. I wish they wouldn't have. And
hilarious.
I went back and listened to those all again once I owned it because I just like, I want to hear about it again. I like making my coffee, staring at it. Like, oh, this is so dope. I love it. Got that shit. I can't tell you how excited I am. I think so you can tell.
Funny, man.
Shouts out
the first
JDirty
time you could
box.
hear them was on Thug Mentality, the Crazy Bone double disc. And like, I was probably in like 8th grade. And I was like, there was one track featuring the Night Riders. It was always the greatest shit. I was like, these guys are wicked and weird. 25 years later, I own it. So I'm happy. Mad respect to me. Wow. And let's go to the next segment.
I expect that in my Dropbox by the end of the night.
I have it. Yeah, I ripped it to my computer the second I got it.
Let's jump out of here.
It's so dope.
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
I can't get over that. That's fucking...
You guys, like, I was so excited. I was equally as excited as I was nervous for that other one to get delivered. If that makes sense. It's a big CD week for you boys.
Let's get into some Netflix, guys.
Somebody else take it.
Oh my god. I could take it. I could tell you guys about some shit.
Tell me. Tell
me, Steve Dave.
You guys want to know about some shit and some stuff?
Do it.
I got nothing in my butt. I got nothing in my throat, and I got nothing coming out of my dick. Those things are all still true. All of those things are still true. Have either of you guys watched Dahmer on Netflix?
No.
Dog.
I want to, but no, I haven't.
Dog.
It's on my list.
Man, when I tell you that this may be like the most unsettling show that I've ever seen or / movie or anything like that, it's up there. Like there are I'm only 2 episodes deep into this fucking thing, and there have been multiple scenes that made me feel so uncomfortable and so upset internally. And it's primarily because of how like well it's being portrayed. Like it's really like showing you what it must have been like to be with this fucking guy.
Do you think it would be fucked up if you were their families? Like, because that's what I've been reading. Like, if you were like,
yeah, definitely.
I assume it's not taking it lightly, is what I'm trying to say.
No, no, they don't take it light. They don't shy away from anything on that. Like, it's all very upfront and in your face. The way that he was in public and in private is very much like it's fucking upsetting, dog. It's just upsetting. So yeah, I'm only 2 episodes deep.
For mine.
I'm definitely...
that I want to see it. From what I hear, the kid that plays Dahmer is like
incredible.
Netflix can win a fucking Emmy. That he's up for it. Like
absolutely, he should be nominated for his performance just after 2 episodes. And that's the
it's
dude
not weekly,
who plays
right?
him.
It's Netflix. Like
it's the whole season's up.
2 episodes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've only caught the first 2 at the time that we're recording this. But the
I
dude
saw
who's
comments
playing
about that. Go ahead.
The one who's playing him, his name is Evan Peters, and he's been in American Horror Story and like a lot of the other projects.
I saw he's played like 5 serial killers or some crazy shit like that.
All of them are creations of Ryan Murphy, who made Nip Tuck and American Horror Story. And Ryan Murphy is the showrunner and main writer. Yeah, and Glee, and he is the creator of Dahmer as well.
Glee.
So Ryan Murphy made Glee too. He's an incredible, and he's made other really great like mini series and shit like he's been making great TV.
Show about teenagers that are in like a show band at school.
Yep.
Ryan Murphy, the same guy that did American Horror Story.
And Dahmer,
and Nip
Tuck.
Nip Tuck is fucking wild.
What the fuck?
That's I think Nip Tuck was his first like big hit. That was his first show that was
Rob
like
Zombie
his.
did the Munsters.
It was a big deal, and then like since Nip Tuck, that guy's kind of had carte blanche to like make TV on FX and on other networks. And Dahmer is fucking really dark, really well done. It creeps you the fuck out. Like good luck everybody out there watch. It's a bummer. It's gonna just bum you out and make you feel creepy, but it's fucking good. It's really well done.
I'm gonna see it.
I'm gonna finish it up. I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far.
One joke I saw about that, like I guess the dad of Jeffrey Dahmer on the show is the dad from Step Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And it was like, stop letting this man raise children.
And it was a picture of Dale and then a picture of Jeffrey Dahmer. And
I thought that shit was hilarious.
The crazy thing about it is Richard Jenkins' performance in that so far has been like fucking heart-wrenching already, and people are already making jokes about it on the internet. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Have you met the internet?
Yeah, no, they don't fucking wait or care on the internet. But yeah, everybody check it out. It's really good so far. I'm sure it's just gets darker and darker. And the good thing about a show like that is you can't spoil it. The story of Dahmer and all of the crazy shit that he did has been out this entire time.
Did you hear on that show Dahmer, he drilled a hole in some dude's head and then filled his head with acid so he could try and turn him into a zombie and then fuck the corpse and then
well, and then also, which is a scene that does play out in one of the episodes so far. Yeah, definitely.
That's all historically accurate. That happened.
I won't.
I've not seen the show.
Facts to life.
Oh, I know a lot about Dahmer.
One of the dudes whose head he drilled into ended up escaping his apartment, and this is like a common Dahmer, like it's like a well-known story with Jeffrey Dahmer. Escaped his apartment and then made it out to the street where the police were then called. He then intercepts the dude with the police and says, "This is just my boyfriend. We're homosexuals," and the police kind of dismiss it at that point and return him and this dude who he had just drilled his head into back to his apartment. And this is the scene that you get to watch fully play out in the show. And then they play a phone call at the end of that episode that was a real phone call from like 1992. 91 in Milwaukee at that time.
This for sure.
Of the neighbor. When Jeffrey Dahmer was just in the early 90s.
Early 90s. Yeah. He was drilling into gay dudes' heads and
Jeffrey Dahmer was while I was alive.
Yeah.
I put that as like in the 60s.
No. He was born in.
You know what's funny then? That's a trip because we talked about Stranger Things on Wednesday or recent whatever. Fucking, we filmed it tonight. Stranger Things at one point is based in the 80s, right? And there's at one point you can see this kid walk across the background, looks just like Jeffrey Dahmer, like the kid who played him in high school. It just came out in the last few days. I didn't realize those timelines added up because I was like, that was way before. Maybe that worked.
Yeah, no, that's
crazy. I didn't realize that was while I was alive.
Yeah, but
that was going on.
Jeffrey Dahmer was in like
early 90s.
Yeah, he was in Milwaukee, so it's a little further away from Indiana.
Yeah,
man,
it was.
That's insane.
It is incredibly dark.
I can't wait. I'm gonna watch it.
I highly recommend it. But yeah, like probably if you try to watch that with your wife, Big Trox, I don't think she's gonna stick around for it.
Are you kidding me?
I think
have you met her? She's more into the serial killer shit than I am, bro. I think you might be misrepresenting.
It's so like I wouldn't be surprised if most people don't stick around for it. Is what I'm trying to say.
I'm sticking around.
No way. It's all out already. Right?
Yeah, all 10 episodes are out.
There's not going to be another season. It's like one and done.
I can't. They're going to fuck me over like the Duffer Brothers, and they're going to give me season 2 of Dahmer.
What if he comes back and he's like bulimic?
No, it's crazy good. You guys should check it. What have you been watching?
I want to kick it to JDirty first because he sent me something funny. And I want to hear what he's got to say.
Are you familiar with what I sent you?
No, not at all.
Okay. So what's new on Netflix is movie promotion. Because I have been very into this so baseball, regular season baseball is coming to a close. It's like most teams are having their final home games. Rockies are done. What, bro?
Final week.
Yeah. Final week before the playoffs. So if you're a Rockies fan, the season was over in June. But during this final week, 3 stadiums had these random people sitting directly behind home plate for 3 straight innings without looking away, just staring at the camera and going,
"What?"
And their emotion didn't change. People around them, like nobody knows what's going on. And this is for a promotion for a brand new horror movie called Smile.
Oh, for real?
Can I put it up?
Yes. I said so. That woman did that for 3 straight innings right behind home plate, just staring at the camera. I forget the 3 stadiums, but 3 people did it, and they did not look away at all or stop that. The innings changed. People got up and left. The baseball game just went on, and these motherfuckers just stared, all to promote a new horror movie called Smile coming out this year. I was like, this is the coolest promotion. I will see this movie for sure because that's the dopest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, I thought it's just it was hands down the coolest.
Was it the same woman 3 different times?
No. This is just 2 of like her face changed a little because she was trying to keep that smile the whole time. But no, this
Could you imagine how much that would hurt?
Yes, that was a discussion. There was a dude and then 2 chicks. But I'm pretty sure I've seen the picture of her and the dude. I'm pretty sure it's 2 chicks.
I can barely do that, like a forced smile for more than like 10 seconds.
3 innings of baseball is about an hour. I usually say baseball is a 3-hour game. 3 innings per hour is pretty typical. So they did that. They were paid actors that were sent there to do it. Can you fucking imagine? And like all over TV. Yeah, you're both trying. You've done 10 seconds.
It hurts, dog. Like I can't do that.
Does. It hurts already. I don't like the feeling in my jaw.
I got so excited when I saw this. Like I was just like, this is the coolest fucking thing ever. Like I thought it was like
brilliant promotion.
Yeah. Like so I was very happy about that. So check that out. Marketing knocks it out of the park. Was a perfect play on what they did. It was great.
100%.
So mad respect to that. I will see the movie Smile, and I think November when it comes out because what the fuck? That you've never heard of some shit like that before.
That's mad dope.
Mad respect.
You know what? I'm also just going to do a little teaser thing about a promo that I saw, because I think that that's more exciting right now than anything I'm actually actively watching until some of these things wrap up. And I think both of you gentlemen are going to be pretty excited about this as well. Not sure if you saw this, but
Fap Nation, been there.
Fapnation.com is coming out with a new show.
No, it's Orge.
Check that.
I did see that.
Season 4 is coming.
Oh, season 4.
Goddamn life.
So they're doing part 1 February 10th, and then part 2 March 10th. And the reasoning why, what the showrunner said on the article that I read, said they want to break it up because they need to give the viewers time to process what they've seen.
Wow.
I love that. That's
so knowing this show and what happened at the end of season 3, obviously spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, make sure that you turn this off right now, but
spoiler alert.
So the way
when you take out your headphones, your computer just starts talking to you. Fuck it. Say what you got to say.
No, I was just going to say the way that season 3 ends, obviously you see Joe relocate to another location, which actually happens, I think, at the end of every season of this show.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Phenomenal. Jay, where are you on this show? I thought you were current.
No, I took them out to be funny. I actually quit watching it right after season 2 started because this dude was like, I was really over like the really creepy element. I felt like he was just like a rapist in training. I didn't like him at all. And I quit watching this show early on. Wow. When he got, I was just like, I was very uncomfortable. And there's a lot of things I wanted to watch. And I was like, I'm getting out of this guy. So yeah, you can say whatever you want. I'm glad that he's back and he grew a beard.
Go back to it.
Oh man, the whole like watching her cell phone and it was very, very creepy to me, and I just was uncomfortable. Which I know is
he's a fucking serial killer. Like that. That's the point. Did you want to have like warm and fuzzy feelings about the guy that
necessarily,
fucking
but
murders
like,
people?
Man, I don't know. What if this guy meets my daughter? I don't like this guy. Like
exactly. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't want to know what's out there. I didn't watch Taken 2 for a reason.
There's a really nice new show out on Netflix too called Dahmer. You should check that out and see how that makes
sense. That I'm cool with. I don't have a gay daughter.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Take us out. Take us out.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
Take us to Florida. Take us to Florida. We don't have more things to say on the topic.
Florida, man.
Sometimes you guys just go too far. It's like we're trying to have fun.
The fact that you give up on shows so fast, if they don't resonate with you immediately, makes me crazy.
I don't know.
Letterkenny is so fucking good. There is there's an episode in season.
I forgot that was one I
6.
gave up on. That's how long ago I quit.
There's an episode in season 5 or 6 where they literally do like 10 minutes straight of Howard Stern references, and it's fucking.
Then link me to that one.
Amazing. And the fact that you're like, nah, I didn't like the way that this one dude talked in the second episode, so I bailed on the whole fucking show. And it
was dumb. I can fight. I'm a fucking dumb hillbilly.
It is not. It's so well written.
Sister's a whore. S's. Like, what the fuck, man? It was dumb. I was over it.
Whore S's.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
I watched you for a whole season. The show you. I was like, I don't want to keep going. I was over.
Here's what I want to know.
So much.
He helped the little boy read. I was really glad about that. But he had a fucking murder cell in the basement. And the guy upstairs had no clue. It just is weird. It was dumb. I didn't like it.
It was murder cell to start with.
He said it was weird. It was dumb. I didn't like it. I watched all 3 seasons of that show in 3 days straight because I had pneumonia, and I don't know if I've seen another show that riveted me like that did since then.
I quit watching that show while I couldn't walk. Like I had nowhere to go, and I stopped watching that show. I had nothing better to do than finish it, and I was like, "What's Cake?"
That's awesome.
You're like, I wonder if Warren G put a new album out.
I wonder if America
you know
really
what?
does
You
got
sent me
talent.
a box of CDs, and there was a Warren G CD in there, and I wasn't sure if you did it on purpose because it was
100%.
hidden inside a West Side Connection case. But I was like, "This is weird."
And you don't think I did that on purpose?
I wasn't sure. I got a Papa Roach CD too. I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit in there. Anyway, what's going on in Florida?
Tons of stuff you haven't heard.
That banner video.
Oh my God! Oh,
banner.
This week's edition of Florida Man. 3 Florida men arrested trying to steal traffic lights. Look at these 3 guys. I like Now Menko. He seems. We have similar beard
What do you
styles.
think he was before the
He's kind of jovial.
He does. I think
he's nice.
He might be a seasonal Santa.
I don't trust Ward. I don't trust Donnelly, but Now Menko I could hang out with.
I wouldn't be around any of them.
3 Florida men have been arrested after an off-duty detective caught them cutting down traffic lights. According to deputies on Sunday at 1 a.m., a Hernando County Sheriff's detective was driving home from an off-duty detail when he saw a suspicious van in the area of Hexham Road and Commercial Way.
What does that mean?
What do you
made
mean?
it suspicious? Just because it was like parked there? Like I never understood what makes a car look suspicious. Just
probably like a panel van with like spray painting all over it.
Its
and
headlights on, pointed at the
3
thing that
meth
people are
heads were
cutting
on
down.
a ladder on top of the van, which made it suspicious. Like that would
make
sense.
Exactly.
I hate that term, a suspicious car. It's driving. Go ahead.
The driver of the van had stopped near the intersection and then turned off the vehicle's headlights. The detective then observed sparks emanating from the area where traffic lights are in the process of being installed. That is very suspicious.
That makes sense.
It all checks out.
Yeah, there's sparks coming from that area where the traffic lights are pointed.
What's going on over there?
A
with
panel
the
van should not be judged just by sitting there.
Additional deputies soon arrived on the scene where they saw 3 individuals using a saw to cut the traffic lights off the poles. 3 traffic lights had already been placed inside the van by the suspects. All 3 men admitted to stealing the traffic lights. Each traffic light was valued at $5,000. Aaron Ward, James Donnelly, and Oleksiy Namenko were each charged on a charge of grand theft. They were transported to the Hernando County Detention Center where they were each held in lieu of a $2,000 bond.
Wow.
What do you guys think? How do you feel about these 3 gentlemen? Talk to me. Tell me how you feel.
I don't personally have much of a problem with stealing traffic lights, so I'm gonna have to let these guys get a pass. You, JDirty?
Okay.
I think I would love to own a traffic light. I think that would be way cool. One of the weirdest things I own currently is like an old school tampon dispenser from like an old school truck stop bathroom, and I'm a big fan of that. So I would definitely own a traffic light, no problem.
What's going on this show?
I'm just saying. I get it.
That's so awesome.
Have I told the story of like the speaker from middle school, like the ceiling speaker?
I don't like
because I kind of did this as a 6th grader. Like you remember the old
you blew a speaker in middle school?
Well, remember the big circular ones up in the ceiling? They weren't meant for music. They were just meant for like Channel 1 announcements.
Yep.
Well, I was convinced that would sound cool in my house, so me and my friend made up a whole plan on how to steal one. And I started I unscrewed it and it wouldn't come off. So next thing you know, I just fucking yanked it out, ran. Those things are this big. Like they are huge. A 6th grader, I was trying to shove it in my jacket pocket. I'm just trying to say, sometimes you see things a lot in your day-to-day life and you think how cool it would be to own one, and you find a way to make that happen. So I relate to these guys. I don't think they're bad. And my stepdad was an electrician, and he said, "You stole this from your school, didn't you?" And I said, "Just don't tell Mom." Anyway, that's what's new in Florida.
Florida, man. Florida, man.
I want to give a shout out to this beer. This thing was good.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
I was gonna say Jay is extra turned up tonight. And then I remembered he had a 10% beer.
Yeah, I'm having a good time. I just worked 312 straight. I got to come and unload with you guys. I'm having fun. You want to take us out?
You unloaded all of your come onto us.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
we love it when JDirty
load.
comes and unloads on us, and that's what we're here for. That's why I'm Troxy Cotton. He's JDirty. That's Big Trox. What we do here every week is we do a show. It's called Scrub Hop Talk. This is episode 112 of that show. You can find it on scrubhop.com. You can find it on twitch.tv/scrubhop, youtube.com/scrubhop. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all under the name Scrub Hop. We're also on Twitch. As I already said that. We're also on TikTok.
We need a banner for all of our social media.
We have a phone number. That is 303. Please put it up so I can remember the rest of it. 578-8952. I knew the 578. I didn't know the last 4.
You still don't know the number.
And then also, you could also follow. You could catch our music on Deezer. You could go to Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify. You could listen to Big Dirty Cotton. You could listen to Brothers. You could listen to JDirty. You could listen to Big Trox. You could listen to Troxy Cotton. I don't think
listen to.
I missed anything.
Scrub Hop Talk in podcast form.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you could do that on podcasts where you get all your podcasts, and you could also listen to Misidentified, but who's doing that?
Why?
And then also you could go ahead and just follow us on all those places, and keep on supporting us. Give us money. We love you. Copious Notes is available now. JDirty reacts on YouTube. He does that. He actually did a video, bro. He did another Tom McDonald video this past week that I'm not a big fan of, but I support him and his efforts.
Neither are most of the comments.
Of course,
subscribe on our Twitch. Give us money.
Absolutely,
you know yeah. When you have your own channel, you're allowed to cut off the dumb part at the end. I'm sick of getting critiqued for it. I can do what I want.
We love you here at Scrub Hop Talk. We're the boys. You're the shitheads. Go ahead and send us an email at scrubhop@gmail.com, and then go fuck off forever. Text us. Come back next week. We'll be here live on Wednesday. We'll be here every Sunday for this show. Fuck off forever. We love you.
Shout out Night Riders.